Let's get to it. Cue the intro.
I've been zoning, I've been zoning.
Alright, y'all, man. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy MoJo, and we got another install to do today. So, as of lately, there have been a couple of mornings where it's been like super duper foggy, and I mean, like you can barely see. And the fog lights on the WRXs, they okay, but they don't really cut through the fog. So we got the Diode Dynamics LED fog lights, and the ones that I got lights. And of course, I went with the yellow ones because I like the yellow lights, and plus they cut through the fog better than a white fog light would. The other box has your connectors and other hardware that we need to connect on here. So I guess the only thing we're gonna do here now is try and get this install done. Got a couple stickers in here and stuff too. Alright, y'all, so here we go. We over here at the table. So this is everything it comes with. Comes with the two connectors that come on it, the little brackets that hold it into the car, the light itself, and then the hardware. It's got two of these for each side. So let's go ahead and start putting one of these together. So we need an Allen socket. So let me see an Allen socket. Alright, so you need what size is this? A 4mm Allen, and then you can put these in. So basically how this goes is inside of here, on the side right here, this is where the actual the nut is going to go. So we're going to slide that guy in there like that, and then it looks like that. So we do this other side too. Make sure the little nylon part of it is facing back. And then there you go. And from there, you grab your bracket here, slide it right on top of that. Yeah. And then from there, hold on. You want to put your washer on like that. And then start the bolt in there. So I did take one of the stock ones off the car, and here it is. So that's what you're working with, stock. It's just light. So if we're there and there, so we can push this all the way down, and then we'll tighten this thing on here. I'll show you. I'll talk to you about how I took it off of there, because I'm trying my idea on this, because usually when you do this, trust me, it'll be easier if you take your bumper off, but I'm gonna try and I'm trying to do this without taking the bumper off. So I'm just gonna do it, because you should be able to do it without taking the bumper off of the car. So this is slotted. These are slotted right here, so you can adjust it up and down, or you know, forward and back, and then, you know, tilt it up and down if you need to. But I'm gonna have this going just straight on. I don't really want it. I don't need to have no angle on it or anything. Okay, so there we go. That's the top. That's the bottom, because this is where your connector goes. So this right here is going to go in just like that. Let's see here. There we go, and it clips into place. So you just press that all the way in, and then she's ready to get put on the car. Alright, so let me give y'all a quick little rundown of what I did here. I'm just on the passenger side here. So basically I took the pop clips that held this little guard in here, this little splash guard, this right here. There's a screw here. I took that one out. Tried to take this one out, but it freaking broke. So it makes it easy if you can take this whole thing off. but that's not happening. But right here is where we're working at. So inside here, you know, you got the connector here, and then there's 2 screws that hold it in right here. So you take these 2 screws out, and they're Phillips head. Get you a stubby, pull that out, and then at that point you pull this side out first, just at an angle, and then it should just come right on out of there. And it just slots in right there. And then that's how the stock one came out. All right, this is gonna be a little tight for me right here now. Try and get this in here. But what you want to do next is you grab this here and you fit it into this hole here. Go in, and then now I'm inside of there. And then at that point we can just put the bolts in. Hold on, let me see if I can get y'all a better look here. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, right here is when it you just slid it in there, and then you got the 2 bolt holes on this side. Just want to show you guys that it can be done with the bumper on. Screwdriver here. Start tightening her down in there. Okay, yep. Plug this boy in. And there it is. It's plugged in. So now if you look at this here, on this plug right there, there's a plus and a minus on this, a plus and a minus. So checking out the homie Ron from Portland, he said, you know, you should make sure you check this and test it before you put everything back together. Now, what he meant by that is that the fact that this is it has to be on a certain side. So, you know, as far as for positive and negative. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna turn the lights on, and I'm gonna see if make sure the light comes on, that way then I know I got it turned the right way. So let me try that real quick. All right, so, and right now the light is not on. So let me unplug this and flip it over, and there it is. Oh, shoot. And now the light is on. See there? So if your light don't come on, just know that it's not broken. You just gotta flip the plug over. So that's what it looks like on that side. And then it's the stock one. So that's stock. It'll look better at nighttime. I'll get some more pictures of it. We'll get some more video of it at nighttime. So another thing, in the directions it says you should have a gap right here. See right there, I have a gap right there. If you got that gap right there, that means it's on there correctly. So there we go. We are in there. We got us a fog light. It's sitting even. So now all we got to do now is button everything back up on this side, and then we'll go to the other side, and I'll just do a time lapse on what I'm doing so you can see everything I'm doing to take that one off. So let me go ahead and put this one back together, and then we'll move over to the other side, and then we'll time lapse that, taking it off of there.
Told my girl to pipe down, need it right now. Lately I've been going till the lights out. Got my face up and my eyes down. Shorty, now you know what this is like now. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told.
Alright, y'all. So shit, that's it. Got them in. They have that gap that the instructions say that you should have on there. So I got the gap on there. Everything's in there. I got them. I got the connection, the connectors in there, on the right side to where they both power up. So I know everything works. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna put everything back together, and then when it gets a little dark, we'll go take a ride and see what it looks like with them on and with them off. We'll do a quick little ride and we can see. All right. So I'll see y'all then when it gets dark. It's gonna be a minute, but we'll see y'all. See you in a minute. All right, y'all. So it's dark. From what I'm looking through the camera, I'm hoping it's coming through okay. Hopefully y'all can see this. But right now, I don't have the fog lights on. So this is what I'm not on, and then this is what I'm on. Look at all of that, man. Dang. You know what? I'm actually going, dang, I can see everything, dude. This is way better. Dang, hey, look here. If you're on the fence about whether or not you should get these fog lights, man, hey, get off the fence, dog. You need to get these. This is excellent for visibility. Because, man, I can see everything. Look at this, boy. It's like I can see everything. This is freaking sweet. Look at all of that, dude. I don't know if y'all can see all of this, man. But let me turn it off. And that's where I'm at. Oh, hold on. I'm getting blinded right now. And then we turn it on. And now we can see, yeah, man, this is, I'm really hoping this is coming through good on the camera. I really do hope it does. This is amazing. This is, I mean, I guess the whole night and day freaking phrase is making some sense right now. Because with how it was before, it was just slight extra light with the factory fog lights. But this right here, it actually is illuminating everything. See that? And then, boom. No, that's with the lights on. Oh yeah, man, this is great. I'm loving this. There was a couple other things that's going on. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that whenever I get back to the house. So I'm out here running an errand right now. So I'm gonna get that done, and then we'll close out the video, and then I'll let you know some other stuff that I found. All right, y'all. So like I said, I'm hoping that footage comes through okay on this camera. From being, you know, dark, I had the camera mounted on the windshield, so hopefully it shows up okay. But like I said, it was really easy install. So I mean, it's a little easier to do it with the bumper or taking the bumper off, but the install can be done without you even removing the bumper. All you gotta do is just get underneath and move that little splash guard. And it's 2 bolts. Pull it out, put the other one in, and then make sure that when you plug in the connector, before you button everything up, turn the fog lights on to make sure that the connector is put in properly so that the polarities are right. So once you do that, then you're good to go. So it's definitely a must-have mod. I'll leave a link in the description of where I got it from, and it's a good buy. You should get it. Now, while I was down there, this is something that's going to go to the header install. So whenever you put a header on or anything like that, manifold like that, you put it on there. You want to take the car, ride it around, and you want to go through a few heat cycles, and then you want to go back to it and check it again to make sure that the bolts are still tight. Well, I had an instance where I lost, 3 bolts came out. Now, I'm like, I know I tightened the crap out of those damn bolts. And what I'm thinking attributed to that, it was 2 spots on there where the skid plate was actually hitting the header. So it rubbed away some of the heat wrap that was on there. And I remember I just used the spacers and I put them in the back, and I thought I was okay. So you do have to use both sets of spacers. So when you do use that header, they give you the spacers. Use them. You're gonna need 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and I actually in the back I used the extra washer too, just to put it down a little bit more. So that way then it has no contact now. Because and also another thing that I was trying to figure out before I said anything about it was whenever I was put it into reverse and I'm going and I'm trying to back up, I got this weird like vibration, and I think that vibration was the skid plate being so tight and pushing up on the header, which all that extra vibration is probably what made those bolts back out in the first place. So watch out for that whenever you install a header. But other than that, back to the fog lights, man, love them. Them things are excellent, man. I mean, I can see everything, and they're not too bright. I'm not blinding the hell out of nobody or none of that stuff. So thinking about getting them, get them. Again, thank all of y'all, man. The channel is growing, consistently growing, you know. So and that's and man, I appreciate y'all for supporting me, supporting the channel, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep growing. And man, just thank y'all. And I guess I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.